Okay, good evening all. I'm continuing from the last day lesson, which is microbit. Right. First of all, would like to start from beginning just by adding a new project. Just want to add a new project. Let's go back. Microbit, and I just P1 is the project one, and just need to create a new project. It's P2. Okay. So in this project, what I'm going to do is, hope you can remember that we have practiced sequence, selection, repetition, the basic control structures, sequence, selection, and repetition, the basic control structures. We have practiced that last day. And today's work, what we are going to do is, we are going to practice it again with Python coding. So in order to do the coding today, you need two things. One is this make code, which you can access online. No need to download this. Go to this link, you can access it. When you visit this link, you can access. And that's it. Small announcement for those who have joined without the ID. Please rename yourself with the ID. As well as you need to mention the full ID, not this number only. Don't just mention the number because we will not be able to detect with the number. It is compulsory to rename your ID with your name. You can add after the ID, you can add the name. But the way Anjana has added the ID is correct. The way Tisal has added the ID is correct. Rehansa, Yanuki, those students, Imaya has added correctly. Those students have added their ID correctly, but use Husserl, I think your ID need to be changed. And Ariza, you need to mention your ID or something also. Need to mention the ID. So because next week onward, I will not be monitoring this because there is a separate person in administration which monitor this, and add-in and everything will be done by them. And because I cannot personally involve in this now. This is not a organization that we have started in 3 years ago. Now we have closer to 30 employees working here, and administration is totally handled by, or management is totally handled by MBA holder, different person. So likewise, we have different people in different departments now. Therefore, it's very, very difficult to me to control. According to my opinion, if you don't mention your ID, you will not be taken in. So I'm extremely sorry for that. That is not my decision. That is a collective decision. We have few other directors and also the management. And it is not just my own business now. It's we have 2 physical companies, 2 physical branches, and 3 online extensions, including 1 foreign extension. Now we have expanded up to that level. Therefore, you need to really be conscious and also follow the instructions. So let me show why is that. See here. So I have just sent this to other groups as well, and you can see here. This is one thing that you can see. So here, so I'm only one person. I'm working as the managing director. That is true, but the thing is, the decision is, it's here I'm just working as a lecturer, because there are some other people, as Mr. Damayanth is working at the administration part, so the other one is working in the lecturing division, in the promotion and marketing. Mrs. Janani is working in the civil engineering department as she's doing online work there, and electronic engineering department is handled by Ms. Janani Useti. So there's another person Likewise, we have different managers working in different divisions. Now, Global ICT School is not just a single company; it's a group of companies, and it's basically having 2 physical extensions, 3 online extensions, as well as the management and director board. Therefore, I cannot take a single-handed decision. මට තනියෙන් තීරණ ගන්න බෑ පුතේ. ඒ හින්දා මේ දැන් තියෙන සිටුේෂන් එකේදී ඔයගොල්ලෝ ෆලෝ කරන්න ඉන්ස්ට්‍රක්ෂන්. එහෙම ෆලෝ කරේ නැත්නම් මෙහෙමයි ඔයගොල්ලෝ ජොයින් වෙලා රීනේම් කරන්න එපා. ජොයින් වෙලා රීනේම් කරාට වැඩක් නැහැ. ජොයින් වෙන්න කලින් රීනේම් කරන්න. මොකද ඔයාලට ඒක අමතක වුණොත් ඕගොල්ලන්ට ඇතුළට එන්න බෑ. Right? That is the problem. You will not be taken in. Therefore, each month has a different unique ID, not just this month. Now, don't use this ID after 30th July, 30th June. There will be a new ID. You have to use that, right? Old ID will not be valid after 30th June. 30th June වෙනකන් ඔය ID එකකින් එන්න පුළුවන්. You can come to the class using that ID up to 30th June. But after that, you need to get the new ID. After 30th June, only the new ID will be considered. Therefore, so please consider this as a compulsory requirement. Follow the principles and the policies. Okay, let's go back. First of all, I just need to print numbers from 1 to 10. I can do this in a sequential manner. But if I am doing this in a sequential manner, it is like a lot of activities. Okay, when I press the button A, I just need to print numbers from 1 to 10. The easiest way is you can say show number 1, some number, show number. Okay. After that, you can pause or wait for certain time. Okay, show number 1, wait for 1. Now, okay, after that, just need to duplicate this again and duplicate this again. Show number 2 and pause for. Likewise, you have to. So this is what the sequence is. This is what the sequence is. You have to like keep showing the number, show number, and also you need to duplicate this multiple times. Show number. That's the duplicate. Again, show number. This is 3. Okay, do this. This is 4. I have shared you the link. Link එක මම share කරලා තියෙනවා. I have shared you the link and follow this. From the inputs. Inputs වලින් තමයි මම ගත්තේ button A press කියන එක. When button A press. ඒක ඇතුළට මම දානවා basics වලින් show number and ඊට පස්සේ මෙතනින් pause. Show number 4 and pause. Show number 5 and pause. Show number 6 and pause. Oh, it's there. I didn't see that. 6, 7, 8, 9, and there are multiple. 10. Then pause 100 seconds. Okay. 1. Oh. 2. Okay. That's it. And this is the code for sequence. Sequence can anupiligal. When you want to do this in a sequential order, this is the code. Show number 1, pause. Show number 2, why pause? Pause කියන්නේ A state එක පෙන්වන්න ඕන ටිකක් වෙලා යනවා. After showing number 1, you need to pause and show the state. Right? After showing number 2, then you need to. After showing number 3, you need to pause. පෙන්වගෙන ටිකක් වෙලා ඉන්නවා. After showing number 5, pause. Okay, do this now. And also how to do this in same thing in the Python. You can open the IDLE, Python IDLE, and you can just do this part. You can easily print 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the easiest way. 7, 8, 9, 10. Then run it. Of this as well. Run module. It will be printing from numbers from 1 to 10. Okay, downwards. It's printing numbers from 1 to 10 downwards. This is how the Python does the work. Create a new file in Python IDLE. Those who haven't installed Python IDLE, tell me. I will help you how to install that. Those who have not installed Python IDLE, tell me, then I will advise how to do that. Those who have done or installed Python IDLE, you can go to the IDLE, you take a file and new file, and in the new file, you can type these commands. Easy. You can print numbers from 1 to 10. Easy way. If you need any assistance, any help, tell me. I will help you share the screen and teach you from the beginning. Don't be afraid. If you are absent last day, you need to ask because you don't know how to do this. If you know this, it's okay. If you don't know, ask, right? දන්නේ නැත්තම් අහන්න එක ලැජ්ජ වෙන්න ඕන දෙයක් නෙවෙයි. දන්න අය කරන්න, දන්නේ නැති අය අහලා කරන්න. Right? How to make it easier, and you can make it easier by adding a loop repetition. So that can be done here. Loop we can add like this one, and you can set. Okay, let's set the button B. Right click and copy duplicate, and I'm setting the button B now. So let's say the button B. I can repeat. I can erase all these things and then say repeat 4 times. Then repeat 4 times. Button B, repeat 4 times. If you have downloaded Python, you need to install, right? If you have downloaded Python, you need to install it and open IDLE. That last day lesson. That is last day lesson. If you absent last day, it's better to watch the video and update the things. Otherwise, what will happen? When you come to the class, you will become an alien. Okay? Therefore, please update yourself by watching videos when you are absent, especially. I have shared this video in all these groups. I have shared the videos last day also. So please watch the videos. Otherwise, you will become an alien to the class. Anyway, so I will let you share the screen. When you download, you need to install that. Okay. This is the easy way of doing the same. Let's see this now, the practical way. When I play this, when I press letter A, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. B. When I press B, oh, play it again. When I press letter B here, the same output you will get. But this time, it's easy. Oh. It's not the same output. Here you have to say pause, and after that, what you need to do? Small change. You need a variable actually. Otherwise, how can we increase? Like you can show the number 1. You have to make a variable. Let's make a variable C here. Name of the variable is C. C is 1. Then actually here I'm displaying C, and after displaying C, I will increase that by 1. Okay, you can see now when I press button B, it is also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, it's 20. So this is using a loop. Same thing you can do using Python ideally. Okay, one more thing. If you want to print this in Python horizontally, you have to end this with space. Why? Because then it will be printing horizontally. When I end this with a space, you can see 1, and after that space, after that 2 will be printed. So here if you add this to everything, 1 space, 2 space, 3 space, 4 space, 5 space, 6 space, 7 space, 8 space, 9 space, and 10 space. Then when I run this, okay, it's like printing 1 to 10 this way. Okay. This is horizontally. How can you add this using a loop? You can say C equal 1 while C is C less than or equal to 10. Print C. C equals C plus 1. You can end this with space, right? End with space same way. And let's try type a topic there. Type in like for loop or while loop, and new line while loop. Or the concept is repetition, repeating. So let's see the results now. I'm running this, and the first one is basically the general one, sequence. The second one is using the while loop. The loop is always easy. It is easy way of doing the same. Now you can see here the while loop is there. You can apply that. Here you can see the Python output. After that you can see how I have done that using Microbit. Let's do this. I will give you 5 minutes. Do this with Microbit as well as Python, right? Python and Microbit not related here. මේ දෙක මේකට සම්බන්ධ නැහැ. Python එකෙන් කරන එක Microbit වලින් කරන්නයි, Microbit වලින් කරන එක Python වලින් කරන්නයි අත්‍යවශ්‍යතාවයක් නැහැ. But the thing is that so you need to practice both languages. That is why I'm telling you to do this. Please do this now. Good habit. Always listening and following the instruction is a very good habit. So you can share and show me the work that you have done. Enable the sharing now. Please do it. Okay, this is, I saw only the Microbit screen where the Python one. That's the Python one. I only saw the Microbit. Can you share it again, please? Okay, this is the Microbit one. I see. It seems it's correct. Where's the Python one? Yes. Haven't you installed Python in your computer? You need to install Python. Okay, then the colon is needed. While the colon is needed. While C equal 10, C less than or equal to 10. No, that is quotation. You need to understand this. You have to come to grade 6 otherwise. You need to know what colon is, what quotation is. Grade 10 class එකට ගන්නවා මම දැන් grade 10 නෙමෙයි sorry grade 6 class එකට ගන්නවා. Colon is double dots. You should know the syntax. Okay, then now the next line is RND. What is RND? It should be END, right? Print C and end with the space. Next immediate line is also wrong. While loop එකෙන් පස්සේ line එක ඒකත් වැරදි. RND කියලා එකක් තියෙනවා. END එක හරි. ඔය හැබැයි while එකේ තියෙන RND එකක්. Okay, for n එක එන්න ඕන අනිත් පැත්තට. That is like not forward slash. Forward slash and backslash. You have swapped it. Print n while, before while the n is the other way. Like now you can see like you are good in dragging and dropping, but you are not good in coding. So you have to see the n. Backslash n is you need to replace that is backslash n. You have put forward slash n. That it need to be backslash n. Not that. Nothing wrong with that. Only wrong is like the text that you are printing. Okay, anybody else wish to follow up? You need to find your error and correct it, right? I'm not going to tell you no. You need to find out your error and correct it. Show me the result. Okay, this is okay. The other one, the Python one. Okay, this is no here. Where's the n? N for the new line, right here. This n is missing. අනිත් එක්කෙනාගේ වැරදි ඒක තමයි. N. This is backslash n. Backslash n is not equal to forward slash n. Forward slash n is wrong. The backslash n is correct. And now this is correct and this is also correct. Now run it. The other one need to update according to this. මේක බලාගෙන අනිත් එක්කෙනා හදාගන්න එක. Run the module. Bracket was unexpected. Which bracket? මේ bracket close කරන්නේ දැන් මේ කලිසම ඇඳලා shipper එක දාන්න ඕන වෙන කවුරු හරි. Right? You need to complete the coding. Otherwise, like මට මතක් කරලා ඉතින් හොඳේ වань කියන්නේ වලට. Save it and run module. Okay. Who is next? Only if you shared on you will don't be silly, right? Don't be silly and don't be what do you call? Don't be frustrated. So just share. Otherwise, you will never learn. බනින්න නෑ බය වෙන්න එපා පොඩි විහිළුවක් කරයි බනින්නේ නෑ විහිළු කරාට මේව වෙන්න එපා විහිළුත් නොකර ඉන්නම් ඕන්න but you need to learn right only by sharing you will learn okay this one is correct just the next where's the next the Python one the most important thing is the Python code can you share the Python code please I cannot see it because I now I can see it. Okay it seems it's correct yeah but space need to be added right end is basically ending තිසල් ඒවයි තියෙනවනේ ස්පේස් එකක් මේ මැද්දේ ස්පේස් එකක් තියන්න ඕන හැම එකේම all of these things in even this මෙයාගෙත් you need to put the space that is must okay anyone else wish to share and start now anyone else please share anyone else Kavin can you just share Kavin Can you share your one? You said that you have not installed Python. I will help you install Python, but you need to share it, right? Javier, where's the ID? Your ID is missing. Suddenly appeared without any ID. Javiru, you need to update it. And the next day, you will not be taken in if your ID is not there. That's the problem. So I'm not going to check one by one. So therefore, please update the ID. Okay, can you share? Who's this? Like Kavin, can you share? Kavin, are you there? If not there, so I'll give it to somebody else. Seems he's not there, right? Okay, anyone else? Right, okay. So you need to install Python. So you can download it by searching. Please search, go to a new tab and search for Python. Go to a new tab, search for Python IDLE. Python IDLE. IDLE. Okay, now download Python IDLE. You can just go to the download Python and just download it and install it. Please do it. Yeah, download Python. ඒක ඇතුළට ගියාම තියෙනවා download IDLE කියලා download button එක තියෙනවා ඉතින් download Python. Just click on that download button. Okay, then it will be downloaded and after that you can install it. But when you're searching, search for IDLE. Yeah? Okay, this is 420. So are you using a tab or what are you using? Is it a tab or a computer? Kavin, is it a tab or computer? Tab.
Yeah.
Then you have to download PyDroid. This is Android. Oh, so what's the version?
No, Apple.
Windows.
No, Apple.
Then just download Python, like Python compiler. You can just go to the Play Store and search for Python compiler. So there are different apps. Can you go to App Store and then search for? Otherwise, this will not be able. You will not be able to download and install IDLE to this one. Basically, you have to install the app. It supports any environment. Therefore, you can just Python. No, just type. Okay. Okay, this one is also okay. Python compile is also okay. No need to get the pro version, get the free version. That is enough, right? Just get the free version. That's enough. You can write the code there and compile. Because it supports any environment. Even in my Apple device, I'm using. Ideally supported for the Mac, like MacBooks Pro and Air version. But for the iTab, you have to use the compiler. Okay. Now you can try with that. And there are online compilers too. Like if you really need, you have online compile, you have GDB compile. I'll send the link. But recommended to download it. This is the online one. GDB compiler Python. And this one you can use. This is for those who are using this online can use this also without downloading. Here it is. This is the online version of it, and you can just copy and paste the same code there. Will be executed. You copy and paste the code there. It will be executed. And you can see here the sequence. This one will be there. So this is online compiler. You can use this as well. This is also okay for the moment. Install කරන වෙලා යනවා නම් මේක දාගන්න. Right, that's it. Now there is another one like this. That is called for loop. So let me do the same using for loop also. right? I just need to use for loop now. I'm just updating for loop repetition. In for loop, you don't want to mention the initialization. Just tell everything in one line. That is what the for loop, magic of for loop is. For I in range, you can say start from 1, go up to 11 and go 1 by 1. Everything can be included like this. And then print the I. No need to increase anything. So you will be getting the output. Very simple way with the for loop. Let me run this and show you the result. And this is what you are getting now with the for loop. You can see, right, this sequence is coming from the normal thing and the repetition coming from the while loop, and the for loop is there. Okay. And another thing, right, how can we print like odd and even numbers? Okay, let me go to Microbit and do this. If I just want to print the odd numbers and even numbers in a different ways, let me erase these things and I'm going to copy the same thing, duplicate it, and I'm using this in for A key. And I just want to print the oddness and evenness of the number. The easiest way to do this is, okay, let's identify numbers with some kind of symbol. You are printing from 1 to 10. And you can use logic to identify if, and then you can use the math and you can find the remainder of the division, and you can make it equal to 0. Okay, remainder of, when you get C, variable C, and divide it by 2, and if remaining is 1, this should be odd. It should be odd. Get the remainder, divide it by 2, remaining 1, then odd. Then you can print, go to the basic, you can show, let's show O, letter O for odd. Letter O for odd. And after that, show number C. And here the pausing is also needed. And again, another pausing is needed. Okay, that is if the number is odd, you are printing like this. But if number is even, you are just, if number is even, okay, this pause you can add later. You just show the number. And before that, you can print letter E for me, like showing that even, E. And then here pause for the same amount of time. Okay, let me remove this. So I need to keep this at the end. Change the after each step you need to implement. This can be removed. Now this can be included. Okay, what will happen when I press the letter A? When I press the letter A, here, when I press the letter A, O, odd 1, even 2, odd 3, even 4, or 5, even 6, odd 7, even 8, odd 9, even 10. Likewise, it will print the odd evenness. To do that, I have to find the remainder. The same thing you can do using Python. Let me copy and paste this. You can use the while loop or you can use the for loop, anything at all. Anything is acceptable. Okay, let's print the odd evenness. Just changing, like very easy. You can use if. This C modulus. This is how you find the remainder. 2 is equal to 1. The same thing. Remainder of C equal to 1. The same thing. C divided by 2 is equal to 1. That modular is modular. This percentage mark will do the find the remainder. The percentage mark will find the remainders. Remainder by dividing by 2, after remainder is 1, then you have to print this as C, then odd number. C, after that odd. And else you can say print even, C and dash even. Let's see here, C dash odd and dash even. Okay, same thing you can add it here, like if else the same thing you can add here. Okay, remove this line. Now let's try to get the output from these loops. And you're getting this. Okay, guys. Oh, it's printing this way. Just want to print I here, right? Sorry. I here and I here also. And after that, I just need to go to the next line. Otherwise, it's unclear. So add in a new line or just removing this. That will just add a new line. The easiest thing is removing this because it will go to the new line after that. Okay, let's see that. Okay, here it is. Okay, while loop, odd even, odd even, odd even here. For loop, odd even, odd even. So same outputs you are getting. Okay, now you can try this very soon. Since time is running out, I just want you to refer to the screen very quickly and take a screenshot for both Python 1 as well as for the next one. Please take a screenshot. Now you can see how it is done using Stretch, how it is done using Python. Since time is running out, just take screenshot. And after that, do it as a homework. Send the result to WhatsApp. Send the result to WhatsApp as well. Please take a screenshot. Okay, then good night. See you all next week. Good night.